Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here today. The most powerful coalition of Latino legislators and former legislators in the state of California has joined forces to express their support today for Senator Barack Obama for the presidency of the United States of America. This is a powerful group of leaders here, the most powerful women Hispanic leaders in the state of California, along with some of the most powerful Hispanic leaders. This is not just a campaign, this is a grassroots movement for change, and the leaders up here today are endorsing the senator for the presidency either because Richardson has dropped out of the race or because they've been in from the beginning and they know that when it comes to women's issues, when it comes to Latino issues, when it comes to issues of education and healthcare and immigration reform, particularly in the state of California where there are forefront issues, Senator Barack Obama is the only candidate for them and for us. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to them, and I think you'll see when I read you who they are. That it's an impressive show of support as women, as men, as Latinos in this state.
I am so proud to have endorsed Senator Barack Obama, and my endorsement has been there for about a year. And I'm very pleased to see as we get closer to the February 5th election, and we understand that California can decide the next president of the United States, and that the Latino community has the ability to make the difference in this critical election, that more and more, when we examine the records, when the candidates come out and speak in our communities, that more and more Latinos are understanding clear differences and supporting the message of Senator Barack Obama.
Today, we are in a crisis in America. But the crisis that affects America is not a crisis of capacity. We have talented people. We have people who are competent. This is the richest nation, the most powerful nation in the history of humanity. We have great universities and educational systems, and we've developed great leaders in this country. We have many great people with great skills and great talent. Yet, the crisis that confronts us, why 46 million Americans are without health care, why homes are being foreclosed every week, why people are losing hope, why people no longer have the sense that their children will do better than they can, that is not a challenge of competency. It's a challenge of leadership. It's a challenge of finding the men and women who have a vision, who are willing to stand tall at the moment of crisis.
You know, I did have a dream that it would be wonderful to have a Latino candidate, you know, make it to the presidency, but it was not so. But so I am here joining my former colleagues, Senator Romero, Cedillo, and Florez, to endorse Barack Obama for president. And actually for a very simple reason. He touched me. And I know that people are claiming that poetry inspires, but it's not a way to run government. Well, you know what? I am telling you, there's much to be said for a leader touching a personal chord in voters. It's something that you cannot measure. It can only be felt. And Barack Obama has touched me. And it also touches me that this is a young man of great political courage.
That not since Bobby Kennedy came to Delano and stood with the farm workers, not since Bobby Kennedy toured through Los Angeles and went through the communities and understood the communities, has there been a passion like you're going to see when Barack Obama comes to California and wins this primary overwhelmingly. Do you agree?
Yes.
It's not about black or brown and the state of the country. It's about having a president that can unite our cities, a president that will unite our communities, a president that will stand with us no matter what, that is not waving his finger up in the air to see which way is the wind blowing. The wind is blowing in our direction at the community level.